How y'all doing tonight? I'm going to do a tribute to James Earl Jones, who just passed away at the age of 93. I didn't expect to do this video tonight. Of course, I didn't expect him to die either. But I knew he was getting up there, but I just didn't expect it to happen anytime soon. So before I go further, I'm going to specify right now that I'm not doing this video to get views. I'm not doing this video to get publicity. I'm not doing this video for any kind of gain. I'm doing it because I grew up with hearing this guy's voice. His voice is recognizable as Vincent Price's, who I also love. I can't tell you which one I've heard first as a kid, but we'll just say that it's probably about the same time, same age that I heard them. Anyways, of course, he voiced Mufasa, my favorite character in The Lion King. I remember being 8 years old in the movie theater, and hits you pretty hard when it gets to the point where Mufasa dies. And watching the movie as an adult, it hits pretty hard. So, it's gonna hit even harder now, knowing that the voice of Mufasa is gone. And of course, James Earl Jones was the voice of Darth Vader, which I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan, but I do like it to some degree. And I always lean more toward the villains, like toward the bad guys in movies like that. Same with like the DC and Marvel universe, I lean more toward the villains. But Darth Vader was, of course, a badass, in my opinion. So, and a little trivia for y'all that probably may or may not know this. One of the nicknames for Dale Earnhardt and his black number 3 was Darth Vader. Some people actually called him that. So he wasn't just known as the Intimidator. So, yeah, that's pretty neat. But this guy was a legend in every sense of the word. Whether you remember him from the Verizon commercials and things like that. Like, for example, I have the 100 years of Red Sox baseball history, and just as it's getting ready to start, you hear his voice. I cannot even begin to imitate his voice, but Boston Red Sox, 100 years of baseball history, presented by Verizon. So, that's how distinctive he was, though. And, of course, The King and Coming to America. Another legendary role for him. Of course, you could say that all his roles were pretty legendary. You know, in some respect, in some regard or another. He even appeared on an episode of 2.5 Men. Where Charlie thinks he's gonna die. So that was pretty cool that he appeared on that. Some of you, hold on. Throat's a little dry. A lot of y'all will probably remember, if you're a baseball fan anyway, Mr. Myrtle, the owner of the Hercules, the English Mastiff, and the Sandlot. I've seen that movie a lot of times too, and I've seen that movie more times than I can remember. And if you've ever seen one of those English Mastiffs in person, the head's like this. It's a big dog, but they're gentle giants, But yeah, he was known for that too. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna say. I mean, I did not figure I'd be doing this tonight. I'm a little lost for words right now and how to feel. I mean, You know, I grew up with this guy's voice, so I mean, it's not easy. But his accolades and the list of things that he's done reads like a long list. So I mean, he did, and the things the movies that he did in his career, there's really something for everyone. At least in my opinion, there is. Whether you're sci-fi, whether you want to see him in Star Wars, whether you want to see him in The Sandlot, or maybe you just want to listen to some of those old Verizon commercials just to hear his voice. Or maybe you want to rewatch Coming to America. Or maybe you just want to watch interview footage and just listen to him. Because somebody that has a distinct voice like that, I don't mind doing that. Just listening to them talk. Like, again, Vincent Price or my favorite singer, Hank Williams. Even if they're just talking, they could read the phone book and I would listen. Same goes for James Earl Jones. He could read the phone book. He could read, you know, the back of a Blu-ray or DVD cover, and I would listen. But I wouldn't call myself a very religious person, but I guess I can't put it any other way. I guess God and the people upstairs just needed a distinct voice. So just September always seemed to be a month for taking celebrities. I noticed. I remember back in '03, John Ritter and Johnny Cash died within like a day of each other. So, but James Earl Jones is gonna definitely be missed. He had, I want to say millions of fans, but he probably has billions of fans. I'm one of them. So. I'm trying to think. The only reason I pulled this one out is because it was the closest one I could get to that I knew he was in. I'm sure I have more. I have a lot of movies, as you all know. So, but that's the closest one I could get to. And I know I have that. As I said, he says that presented by Verizon for the Red Sox 100-year history DVD that I have as well. So he's not the narrator of the show itself, which I think they missed an opportunity there. He would have been perfect, but you know, it is what it is. But I'm not going to ramble on too long because quite frankly, as I said, I'm lost for words. I just wanted to do like a little tribute to him and say the way I felt. I'll probably rewatch The Lion King in the near future, but not right off, because I find when a movie star dies, it's like I have a really hard time seeing and hearing them voice on screen, like right after they die. So I usually wait a little while at least. It's somewhat easier like with a singer with music, but even that can be not easy sometimes. I'll definitely rewatch it, and I'll rewatch some of his other stuff and check out some of his other things that I might not know about, because I'm sure there's, like I said, he's had a long career, so I'm sure there's plenty of there that I may not even know about. And even though I know a lot about movies and TV shows, I don't claim to know everything that this person's done. I mean, I'm still finding stuff that Vincent Price was in that I never even heard of. So you never know. But he'll be missed, and all his fans will miss him. I know I have several fans, or several friends that are fans that I know are gonna miss him. That's why I shut my ringer off on my phone, because I really don't want to talk about it right now. I have to. I deal with death my own way. So, but this is all I'm gonna say. And, may the force be with all of his fans, and may the force be with James Earl Jones in his journey up there. I'll see y'all next time.